What's up, world? How's everybody doing today, tonight, tomorrow? As I always say, whatever time, realm, dimension you're living in, I hope you're doing great, feeling blessed, no stress. Guess what, guys? I don't have any stress right now. I'm feeling great, feeling blessed. Got birds chirping, beautiful, weather's great. Not having to wear cut-off sleeves, Everybody down there in Florida, sorry guys. Today's like a high of 73 where I'm at, which feels like fall back in Florida. Okay, I don't have much time, so I want to get through this. Guys, the last video, I know some of you kind of turned you off. I know some of you guys don't agree with everything I said, but just please try to understand what I'm trying to get across is that these groups have technology, they have ways, they will do whatever it takes to get their agenda and get their whatever their final end game is across, whether that be a fake alien attack or something else. We don't know. There's no telling. All I'm really trying to say is that we cannot deny, with all the ramping up of events taking place, all the technology and capability they have, that they do not have that capability to fake or do something to drive the public mad or crazy. I mean, they could drop some kind of bomb, make something appear in the sky. You look at Project Blue Beam. I mean, this goes beyond world flat, world round kind of stuff. This goes beyond aliens and humans. This just goes on that these elites, these powers that be, what they will do to get what they want. And don't put anything past them. I mean, we just look at recent events that took place on the Alex Jones show. All right. I don't know if anybody saw this, but he had a guy named Robert David Steele, a former CIA agent, supposedly. This guy has all kinds of ties with government, you name it. He's come out and said that NASA has been kidnapping kids, taking them on a 20-year ride to Mars, and using them as slaves. All the way to, say, sex slaves or worker slaves, experiments, you name it. All this stuff has been going on with NASA, to the point where NASA actually had to come out and release a statement saying in denial that they were ever doing this. Now, it didn't help also on Google Mars that some building has appeared since April 1st. Now, they're saying it was a joke. It still hasn't been taken down. A lot of people are saying this thing is real, but then a lot are saying, no, it is a joke. It's just them messing with us, which doesn't surprise me. When we go back and look at the CERN deal that happened not too long ago, CERN's April Fool's joke, I mean, these elites get a kick out of doing jokes like this. They get a kick out of throwing somewhat of the truth in our faces. They like to sit back and see how far they can get away and how much they can get away with. So take it with a grain of salt sometimes. Is there some kind of truth behind this? Yes, maybe. Now, as far as them taking kids to Mars, maybe not. But as far as them kidnapping kids, possibility. You never know with these groups. These elites love to do this kind of stuff, but then you throw a story like this in, a story like Mars, and have Alex Jones, this jackass, out there spewing it out, and it turns everybody away from it. It takes away all credibility to a subject like this. Nobody's going to pay attention once he gets a hold of a subject, and that's what he does. He does speak a lot of truth. A lot of truth comes out of his mouth. Now, a lot of it is BS, but what he does is he takes the truth, he spins it, throws his little BS kick on it, and then nobody pays attention. Everybody thinks it's a joke. He could say, this could be a true story. It could be that NASA is kidnapping kids. But once it comes out of Alex Jones's mouth, nobody's going to pay attention to it. And that's the bad part. This man is nothing but a provocateur, a disinformationist. He's here to take everything that we fight for and work for and turn it into a joke. He does a great job at it. You look at this guy, Robert Steele. This guy's funding armies for the Second Civil War. He has a website, you can go in there and pay and join his army. These people are promoting this divide and conquer between all of us. Instead of us fighting the elites like we should be and coming together and putting our differences aside, these assholes are out there, pardon the French, and they're just promoting this whole, hey, let's just keep on fighting each other. Let's keep on working against each other and create this fake war and kill each other off for them. So they don't have to do some fake alien attack and drop bombs everywhere. We'll do all the work for them. We got to wake up to these kinds of things. I mean, the fact that something like this went as far as to get a rise out of NASA. Now, I agree. NASA, never a straight answer. These piece of garbage SOBs, I mean, we can never trust anything that comes out of their mouth. And would it surprise me a bit if they were doing something like this? Probably not. truth is stranger than fiction. But the fact that Alex Jones is the one out here breaking the story, I don't know. I think this guy's nothing but a puppet, and all he's here to do is turn everybody away from things that they should be paying attention to. He distracts people. So this stuff going on with the Vatican, why not have this Mars story come out? Now everybody's attention goes away from the Vatican and goes to Mars and all this BS. All he does is, like I said, distracts. These guys come out with all kinds of real information. They come out and they speak the truth a lot. But the way they do it just goes against us. It hurts us in the long run. So we have to be careful with these groups, these guys like Alex Jones, these guys like David Steele. They're here to send people in the wrong direction. They've brainwashed a ton of people into believing their BS, into wanting to join their fake war, into pulling sides and not realizing all this stuff. There's only one enemy, and that's those powers that be. We have got to learn to not let people like this divide and conquer us anymore. Come together, wake up, look past the curtain of this false reality, and don't believe it. Because if you do, you can get caught up in that whirlwind of storm, and there's no telling where you'll come out in the end. So guys, I just wanted to see if anybody had heard anything about this. I imagine you had. It was all over YouTube for a little bit, but surprisingly, I've kind of seen it. It's getting one of those deals where it's getting brushed to the back, and that alarms me, because usually when it's that, it means it's true. So I don't know. Is there any truth to this? Maybe. Now, on a weird level, we're in the red. And I guess the base now that's been discovered on Mars. Now, do I believe Mars has been colonized? Yeah, I believe, if Mars is really there and space is what it is, I believe we've been there for a long time. I believe technology that we see and hear about is nothing like what we really have. Do we get any truth? No. Will we ever get truth? Probably not. But that's why we got to keep doing what we do. Keep getting the word out there, keep pressuring, and hopefully one day it'll pay off. All right. As always, guys, I'll talk to you later. Y'all stay blessed. It's beautiful. Y'all stay incredible. See ya.